Hello, you guys. I decided, since I already have my setup, everything, I'm sitting here, I have my cards out, I might as well do a couple more special readings. This is going to be specifically what the Divine Masculine wants his Divine Feminine to know, okay? What he's going through, how he feels about her. And then I will do a Divine Feminine where she's coming from after I do this one, okay? So this is for true love, okay? People that are true loves, soulmate, twin flame connections, okay? How's the Divine Masculine feeling right now? And I just want to say thank you to my male audience. I've got about 20% of my viewers are male. So that's great that the Divine Masculine are actually getting on board with these feelings of spirituality and connecting with people on an energetic level, because it's not really in the masculine energy. They're more logical and practical and don't really believe in the unseen, okay? But I think that people are starting to come around because maybe they're putting out their own tests of asking for signs and synchronicities, and then when they see something, they realize, hey, you know, there's some truth to this belief that it does exist, this thing that we can't see, this spirituality, this thing that's in the ether. And so now more people are coming on board, which is great, okay, because we really need it. This world is lacking in empathy and compassion and spirituality. We're going probably through the worst time in life. All these really terrible things are going on in the world, and it's very sad. So we need to get back to our spirituality and our compassion, where we're human and we treat other humans like humans, okay? Because now we're just treating people like things, okay? And it's like we have things and we treat people like they're things or possessions, and that's not the correct way to think or to be. All right, so what is the messages that the Divine Masculine has for the Divine Feminine? What does he want her to know? What is he going through? How does he feel about her? Let's see how this works out, okay? Three of Pentacles. Temperance. Three of Swords. Five of Swords. 10 of Wands. 7 of Swords. A lot of Swords energy. A lot of thinking going on here. A lot of heartbreak. Feeling separation. And I'm not going to do any reversals. Oh, look at that. Okay, beautiful. All right, so what he wants you to know, that in his heart of hearts, in the center of his thinking, of his being, of who he is that he wants this Four of Wands, okay? He wants this connection. He wants this celebration, this card. This is the card, the 11 card, the 11 card, sorry. And, you know, this is about being materially and emotionally fulfilled. This is about, you know, perfection of one's relationship, affairs, okay? But what's going on is that, you know, there's this heartbreak, okay? He feels this heartbreak. He feels this separation. He feels this depression, being separated from his end goal is to be with his soulmate, okay? And it is a heavy burden. It weighs very heavily on his heart. But he wants you to know that he's trying to work together with you, or he's trying to work work out things with other people so that he can get to this Four of Wands. He's trying to bring in this balance. And also this is the Two of Cups here. So this Temperance isn't the Two of Cups, but it's this angel with the Two of Cups. So it's, to me, this is also, you know, the soulmate card. Okay? Because this is this blessing with this angel here. All right, now you do have the Seven of Swords here. Now, to me, the Seven of Swords, depending on what's around it, is like he wants to get out. To me, because this, I mean, read the definition of this card. This can mean hopes and confidence and plans, but it could also mean the disappointment that these things might fail. But the thing is that you have the Five of Swords here. He's carrying away his Five of Swords, and he has this two firmly planted in the ground. He's leaving this circus life, okay? He wants to leave this life that is, to him, is a circus. It's not, he wants to take what he's fought for, okay, and bring it to this happiness and fulfillment in a family situation and relationship. And he has been fighting for it, and he is willing to fight. He's willing to fight, and he's willing to work to get to this end goal, this desire, and he wants you to know that. But it is weighing heavy on his heart. But he is coming to the end of the cycle. He is in this 10 cycle. He's ready to put down the burdens. And maybe also too, maybe he's afraid. Maybe he's saying that he's afraid because he's had his heart broken before. And he wants to know that you can be trusted. He wants to know that he can count on you to be there for him, to make sure that this is what you want too, and that you're both going to work together to make this happen. You're going to work together. So the Three of Pentacles is about working together with other people in a successful partnership. That's what it means, the Three of Pentacles. It also is a card of mastery in your own field, being a nobleman. But in this reading, this is talking about, and you have 2 threes here. So maybe for some of the situation, maybe this is he's going to have to break up. Maybe right now he's torn between 2 people, you know, and he already could be in a relationship that he needs to break away from there, and he will. Okay, but it just takes time because he has to go through the cycle and make the decisions that where he finally says, you know what, I'm going to take my winnings and I'm going to go. I'm going to take what I've won and I'm going to go. You know, I'm tired of fighting for... I'm tired of fighting for something that doesn't make me happy. Maybe he's fighting a lot or having disagreements, or there could also be other people that are telling him that they're not in support of his decision to pursue this happiness. It's like people want you to fulfill them and what they feel is right for you, but you might want something completely different. So you might have family not agreeing with your choice of who you choose to have this connection with. But I think what he's saying is that he's willing to fight for this love, and he's willing to cause this separation that he needs to cause to get to this happy home and this happy relationship, this true love. Okay, and he's willing to work for it. He's willing to fight, and he's willing to work for it. But he wants to know that he can trust you. He wants to know that you're not going to break his heart, because that might be what it is too. He might be keeping himself closed off because he's afraid that you're going to break his heart. Okay. because his temperance is here is at the bottom. He wants to make sure that maybe the other thing is maybe he's thinking he doesn't want it to end or break his heart like the thing did in like something that else that was in the past. He doesn't want that burden anymore. He wants to know that it's going to be a balanced give and take relationship. He wants to know that it's going to be fair and loving and that you're going to be working together with him. Oops. Okay. So let's see why this Three of Swords is here. Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Three of Swords. Okay. Because he wants to take his time. Okay. Hold on, I just need to see if I'm taping, because if I'm not, that will be a bummer. So I just want to make sure that, I don't know why the screensaver. So I apologize. I just want to make sure this is being recorded while I'm talking. Okay. Yes, we're on. Good. Okay. So with the Knight of Pentacles here is like, yeah, okay, and if we want to talk about signs, we talk about Earth, okay, but we have these all in our charts. He just wants to take us, he's just taking his time. He's coming to this end of this cycle, but he wants you to know, whether you're in separation, whether you're not talking, that he is willing to fight for this love, because he wants what you want. He wants true love. He wants this soulmate 1111 twin flame. Okay, this spiritual awakening, this spiritual realization of knowing that it's right and it's good and it's true. Okay, at the end of the day, people want true love. Okay, so let's see why the Seven of Swords is okay. That wanted to flip. So the Queen of Pentacles, so maybe because this is the Divine Masculine, he's facing the Queen of Pentacles, which is the Divine Feminine. Maybe this is saying that he is, okay, now what I'm seeing now is that maybe there's a possibility that the Divine Feminine is being impatient, and she could be fighting, like saying, well, when are you going to make a move? When are you going to do this thing? I'm tired of waiting. Okay, maybe that's what it is. So it's urging you to be patient, okay? Because everything happens when it's supposed to happen, when you're ready for it to happen, when the other person is ready for it to occur as well. So he has some things that he needs to take care of before he can have this reunion with you. But as you can see, you know, he is here. He's here with the Three of Swords, and this is why he's moving slowly, because he's afraid. He's afraid of getting his heart broken, and he's afraid to break somebody else's heart. But at the end of the day, he will, okay? He is tired of this burden where he feels heartbroken. He wants to stop feeling this way, and he's been carrying this burden for you know, he's been carrying 10 wands. He's gone through the whole cycle. And he's ready, but he's taking his time, okay? He's examining the situation. As you can see, he's looking at his pentacle, you know, and he's taking his time. There's no movement here, okay? And what he wants you to do too is he wants you to also take your time and look at your pentacle and be patient, okay? And be grounded. And be loving, okay? Because this Queen of Pentacles is a loving, grounded, motherly queen, right? She's very generous. She's very perceptive. She's a devoted wife, and she is a secure person. And that's what he wants to see from you. He wants to see that you can still be your own person. And that's the other thing. It's very attractive when someone is confident and can be their own person. You know, a lot of times the masculine will be deterred from getting together with someone because they're afraid that this person's going to be dependent on them. And, you know, it's very unattractive to have someone that's codependent, okay? There's a difference between very, very loving and supportive to someone that's being codependent. You know, nobody wants that, okay? Some people do, but I would say if that's the case, that they're looking at it the wrong way. All right. So let's just see what the outcome is. What's going to happen here? It's just saying be patient, your plans and hopes, and be confident. You will get to this Four of Wands, okay? But you have to be secure in your own self and not pressure and let him take his time, okay? Because he wants to take his time. He has to go through this. He's still processing this burden. He's still processing this heartache, okay? So Four of Wands, outcome, Four of Wands. Okay. So yeah. The Six of Swords. So he needs to move towards a smoother mental state, okay? Because you've got the Three of Swords here, you have the Five, you have the Six, and you have the Seven. Okay, you have all of this Swords energy here. So this is just meaning that yes, he wants to get away from this feeling of, burden. Now, if this is you putting the burden on him, that's what he just wants a peaceful environment, and he wants it to be smooth water. He doesn't want to be in a relationship with someone where there's turbulence, okay? He doesn't want this turbulence. He doesn't want this fighting, okay? So if you are in union or you are talking and this is the issue, it could be because you're bringing in an aggressive type of energy where you're could be that you're bringing in this fighting. Like, pick your battles. Like, don't bicker about things that don't really matter, because at the end of the day, if you guys love each other, it's like, just make it peaceful, because that's what he wants, okay? And I think it will come to you quicker if you do it. Just chill out, be your own person, be confident, and he will come back to you, okay? So with that, I hope that this helped you guys, and I will see you in November.